Hey everyone, my name's Sophia. I'm really excited to be doing this course with everybody. And today I just want to go over some possible topic options that I'm considering. And I'm excited to receive everyone's feedback. The first subject I'm considering is something focused in entertainment. I really enjoy supporting the entertainment industry, going to the movies, watching new shows, all those kinds of things. So the first topic that I'm considering would be, you know, how can streaming platforms like Hulu, Netflix, or Max optimize their content, both the content they release and the curation of their content, like their library, to maximize profit and viewership and, keep viewers and maintain those high turnout, high numbers. The second one that I'm considering would be, are there certain markers in the movie industry that can help predict box office turnout? If production companies can predict this, then they can also better predict what their budgeting should be and work out the budgeting for projects. And then the third that I'm considering this, subject topic would be, is increasing diversity in any way correlated to uh, the revenue or the award recognition that movies receive. So, in other words, are projects and production companies that are embracing diversity benefiting from it? And choosing a topic in the entertainment world may be a little bit easier because there's a lot of data on IMDb, and even some streaming and production company sites themselves that include information on entertainment revenue. So that could make things a lot easier. The other set of topics I'm considering come from current global events and subjects. The first would be, how can we better track fake news? Like, what are some key indicators, maybe, keywords or phrases that can signal that it's not from a reputable source? This is something that would benefit news and especially social media companies as they try to navigate, the flood of fake news. And then, kind of look into, is more fake news being reported on sites correlating in any way to lower revenue or lower viewership? The second topic would be, how efficient is the global response to natural disasters? Um, this could be easier to cover because on one hand, there's a lot of readily available, data from government agencies. But on the other hand, it would be difficult to consider the scope of the project. I would need to decide, am I evaluating the US's response to natural disasters, a specific organization, maybe like UNICEF, or maybe, evaluating countries against one another on how they respond. And then the third and final topic that I'm considering is, how is the global sentiment on climate change evolving? As more and more news and scientific discoveries come out relating to climate change, what is the sentiment globally? And maybe how does it relate to the performance of a country ecologically? So, for example, are large polluting countries less likely to have a positive sentiment, or maybe the opposite? That would be interesting to find out. No matter which topic I choose to cover, I'm definitely going to take advantage of my resources. These would include, the CSU library, which is great for finding scholarly sources. Kaggle is definitely going to be a must for finding, publicly accessible data sets. And then all the tools that I've learned how to use throughout some of the courses in this program, like SAS Studio, R Studio, Tableau, Draw.io, just to name a few. So I really think I have a good toolkit to be able to complete this project well. Some possible hurdles, in this project would include, definitely number one is not being able to find complete or clean data sets. And, I can clean the data myself and I can fill in missing pieces, but I would definitely prefer to just find good, complete data. The second thing would be, choosing a topic and making the goals for it, but then being too rigid if stuff isn't working out. If I choose something and it's just not shaking out the way I need it to, then I might just need to switch courses, pursue another path, choose a different topic, and I just can't succumb to that sunk cost bias. And then I need to make sure that I'm applying everything that I've learned throughout all these courses in this program. And, I'm not struggling with something that I actually have back in my old coursework. And I can also utilize the LinkedIn Learning courses that are included in some earlier modules here. And then lastly, I really just struggle with in-depth statistical analysis. So I just need to make sure that I'm, triple checking everything, completing all correctly, and make sure to rely on my resources. But other than that, I think this is going to be a great project, and I can't wait